Hi, chat. Hello, 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 hello. Chat, it's been a few days. I apologize for that. Again, can't keep a consistent schedule. I try my best to, but, work and stuff like that. However, I'm still trying to innovate content and do new things and try different ways of streaming. That way, I'm always shaking it up. And I think this is a new cool way to be able to express myself. Since when did you start wearing glasses? This is kind of a newer thing. They're not like prescription readers. They're blue light glasses because I was dealing with eye strain. Hold on. I don't really like this song because there's a lot of... I think... There we go. So, yeah, they're not real readers. Where's Bear? Oh, he's not in here. Maybe I'll go get him. I might go get him in a little bit. Where is what I'm looking for? There it is. I want all chats to be active right now. So, as you guys might be familiar with my Mind Milk content, Mind Milk is very much my way. Callie, what's going on? Stark took my mod away? What's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Weather? Hello, 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 guys. Damn, I think it's the category change that's bringing some people back. That's pretty cool. Well, okay. Let me... Milk, but in the mind. I don't know what to call this. Because I don't know if I'm going to upload this. I don't know if I'm even going to record it. I kind of want to like record it and have it be like a live action thing. So that way it's more like me reporting on something that I'm me reporting on something that I actually care about. And this is something that like is just, I don't know. When I saw what happened, I heard what happened, it ate at me for a little bit because I think the idea that we don't, like, content creators don't have a safe spot to even meet fans is insane. And so that's going to be the discussion point. I do have plans to continue making normal Mind Milk content. This isn't going to... I guess a good disclaimer that I'm going to put on right away is this isn't going to replace any Mind Milk content. This is going to be like one-off series things that I'm going to do to help produce more content. And also just in general, it's another way for me to express myself without feeling like I have to be always in content mind. So for this stream, a good example, blurps, overlay noises, any sort of alerts, they're all turned off. They'll pop up still, but they're just not going to make any noise. I think for these type of streams, I'm going to have probably a little bit more of a serious tone. And I don't think that's fair to people who are watching on the other apps to have to listen to those noises. Where is... I'll thank followers when I'm not talking about stuff, though. Like, obviously, I understand you guys probably want the sounds on, but it will pop up with the little notification. It's just not going to make a sound. And that's just a personal preference. What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Thank you guys so much for the likes on the live and also, watching. Guys, I'm going to go right into it. How I get women. Better yourself, better your confidence, listen to women, appreciate their interests and show interest in their interests. And don't force yourself upon them, which is actually like a pretty good segue. Do you play games on stream? I do normally, but I'm not doing that tonight. It's a good segue about not forcing yourself upon women is what happened at TWITCHCON. A very popular streamer, goes by the name of Emiru, was unfortunately assaulted. And I don't condone like posting the video, so I'm not going to watch the video on stream, and I'm not going to play the video for people to watch. But what's going on, Teapots? But I'm going to I saw your message, Parker. I apologize. It's a bummer. I saw someone that looked like you at a mega church yesterday. I thought it was you. Don't go to church, so it wouldn't have been me. Again, I'm gonna be kind of reporting on this a little bit. Like, I'm gonna be like talking about it. So if I don't read chats right away, don't feel discouraged that I'm not reading your chat. I'm not singling anyone else. So to get into it, content creator, streamer, and human being, Emiru had a meet and greet at TWITCHCON. I think everyone has probably either seen the video or heard about this by now. Basically, what had happened was a man went and passed all the security ropes and barriers for the meet and greet line, went right up to her and tried to kiss her, and physically got to touch her, grab her, and it's disgusting. It's a video that I don't condone you watching if you're not of the ability to handle that type of content. I also don't recommend watching it because it's someone being assaulted, and it's just not good to watch that stuff. And it is it's really sad because content creators should have a place to be able to meet their fans and be safe and be protected. And once again, it seems like Twitch has kind of dropped the ball, as we later find out that the security guard that broke up the interaction wasn't even a Twitch security guard. And also, Twitch security has kind of just dropped the ball in general. This isn't the first time. Very numerous accounts of safety. I gotta remember which one's which. That's a Tectone tweet. That's not what I'm... Nope, it's one of them. Sorry. I should have had it in order. I thought I did have it out. I thought I had this one. Basically, a bunch of streamers were basically saying, hey, we should have more security. We should have a clear bag policy. We should have more metal detectors, more private areas for streamers. And basically, Twitch for the last few years has been like... So basically, it has come down to a point where you're for yourself. And even then, Emiru, who had a security member get kicked out previously for grabbing a stalker's arm. So this isn't the first time she's had a stalker meet up at a convention like this. I think obviously there's going to be creepy people on the internet. There's going to be creepy people that will try and meet these content creators in real life. There's no real preventing people from being creeps, but there should be more preventative care for when it happens, how you handle it. Because the sad thing and the honest truth is there was really nothing done on Twitch's end. Twitch's initial reaction was to ban the guy for 30 days. Apparently the guy is also a streamer, or I guess he's just on Twitch. Ban the guy for 30 days. So I am just in complete shock because there's no reason why he shouldn't be permabanned. There's no reason why the person should be permabanned. There's no reason why there shouldn't be legal action immediately be taken by Twitch, because it's their convention. They're responsible for the safety of their content creators, and also they have an obligation to take care of bad members of their application. And IP ban, whatever, everything. Yes, there's always ways to get around this stuff, but to just give a 30-day ban is pathetic. The only people that interacted with Emery when it happened were her personal manager, a security guard, and I believe one other person. And it's just a shame that there's reports that the security were laughing about the situation and making fun of the situation. There's reports that there was downplaying of the situation. And just in general, this isn't the first time something has gone really wrong with TWITCHCON, and Twitch has done nothing to fix it. Mind you, this isn't from too long ago, where TWITCHCON had a streamer of theirs break their tailbone from a foam pit. That was last year. Do you guys remember that? Or it was either last year or 2 years ago, where a Twitch streamer jumped into a foam pit and the foam pit wasn't high enough and it broke the tailbone of the Twitch streamer, and Twitch was very quick to sweep it under the rug. Again, something about TWITCHCON, something about these conventions, there's not enough safety taken into factor. Me personally, as someone who is a streamer, who's someone who has done content for a while, I've never had the impulse to go to these. I think it's too dangerous. I think it's scary. And it's kind of proof of what keeps happening, is these content creators who don't promote this type of content, who do not promote this type of weird idolization of themselves, or they don't even really... Sorry, I was just trying to skip to a better part of the song and I can't find it. I'll keep it off right now. They don't really promote that type of content or promote that type of behavior. They still get harassed and attacked and downplayed of their own emotions, to the point where you have streamers like Tectone, who in the past has... Oh, this is the tweet I was looking for. This is the tweet that I was talking about, where they were talking about the clear bag policy. They suggested it, nothing heard of it. Talking about they didn't want to go this year. I remember I went in 2023 and they didn't even look in people's bags, just waved everyone through. It felt so unsafe. So they always have had a safety issue. Now it's coming to light. They're going to try and be more preventative care for the next one. I hope there's not a next one. It is disgusting and deplorable behavior that we keep having TWITCHCON issues. This is not the first time TWITCHCON has had safety issues. Not the first time TWITCHCON has had a controversy in general. I think every single TWITCHCON, there's someone doing some like negative behavior. I, as a streamer who streams on Twitch and streams on different platforms, I don't like the fact that Twitch is very downplaying of these type of things. They'll tweet something like this, or they'll come out with a message that comes in a banner that says like, "Oh, we take full accountability of this stuff." It's not enough, because it keeps happening, and it's downplaying not only the victim, it's downplaying the streamers that they're supposed to be protecting. That's their money makers. The streamers, the big content creators, even the small streamers, the medium streamers. The reason why Twitch is a thing is because people stream on their platform. If there was no streamers, there would be no Twitch. What sucks is because they have this mentality that if there's no Twitch, there would be no streamers. They're wrong. There's better platforms to go to, and there's platforms that are more accepting of the health and safety of their streamers. For example, TikTok. I give TikTok a lot of crap. I don't think TikTok is the best when it comes to, just in general, content creator moderation or chat moderation. But you know what I will give TikTok credit for is TikTok is very responsive to their report feature. It is also very, very adaptable to get banned when you do the wrong thing. So they keep their stuff very, very. They keep it to a high level. They take care of their streamers. Sometimes a little too much. Sometimes it's a little hard because people can't say chats that they want to say because TikTok moderates it for us. Sometimes it doesn't always work. And that's always a problem with almost every single content creation app. However, I'm seeing a good trend with the newer streaming services having more protective features, which has many times failed their content creators, which has also many times had biases towards certain content creators. There was a post talking about how the guy got a 30-day ban for harassing another streamer, yet people get longer bans for way less intense situations. I think this is a good example of what TwitchCon is like, where it just seems like this is how the security takes their job. Very, very lackluster, very lackadaisical, and just don't honestly care much about how the creator views their safeties. Also, just another thing, this is the owner of the app. This is the owner, this is the creator, or this is the CEO dropping a woman on the ground. I wish I could show TikTok. I'm not allowed to show TikTok. TikTok, if you want to come to the other apps, this is no joke. Dan Clancy, CEO of TikTok, taking a girl, flipping her, and dropping her on the ground. T-Pots, if you ask the question one more time, I'm going to scream. No, we're not. I'm in the middle of a conversation. Please. I, for one, don't hate Dan Clancy. Do I think he's good? No. Do I think he is under a lot of pressure? Absolutely. When you run one of the biggest streaming platforms on the market, when you have to take care of all the different individual needs of everyone, you have to handle so much as a CEO of that type of job. You don't have a lot of like fallback, and again, you're the one that takes most of the blame. Do I think it's directly Dan Clancy's fault that there was not a good amount of security? No. Do I think he neglected to realize that there wasn't a good amount of security? Yes, absolutely. Again, just because they are a CEO doesn't mean that they shouldn't pay attention to their events, because streamers are what make them money. Emiru is one of the biggest streamers, one of the biggest female streamers. She should never be put into a jeopardizing position like that. Overall, it seems like TwitchCon is a failure. It seems like TwitchCon is being hated. And a really, really big reason why TwitchCon is being hated is IRL streamers are taking over. Seems like streamers, content creators, and maybe even just attendees of TwitchCon are really starting to hate IRL streamers, calling them the Call of Duty lobbies, saying they have no patience for IRL streamers. Some IRL streamers were really annoying, feeling entitled to the community. I can see why this is why it's not working out. You allow people to do whatever they want with no accountability and no pressure of the security. An IRL streamer should not be able to go up to another streamer and harass them. Just like how a viewer shouldn't be able to go up to a streamer and harass them. But again, it keeps happening. And I feel like this happens with a lot of conventions. This isn't just a TwitchCon issue. This is why conventions are so overrated. But I do understand that at the end of the day, they make a lot of money. It's a good way for you to meet your fans, friends, meet up with people, enjoy your hobbies together, enjoy your interests together. But there's plenty of interest. There's plenty of conventions that do work. I mean, I feel like when I hear about Comic-Con, the first thing I'm not thinking of is, oh, Comic-Con has horrible security. I think quite literally, most conventions have pretty decent security, and it's a damn shame that we constantly have to have this conversation. It is just, it's a lot. But I do want to say Comic-Con and TwitchCon are in the same convention center. Okay, I actually did not know that. Well, because there's multiple Comic-Cons. There's ones across the way as well. It's also doesn't seem like it's always just like TwitchCon in over the seas, like TwitchCon EU, seems like they don't have this problem, or they have less of this problem. I think there's just not good security for normal TwitchCon, which is a problem. Another point that I want to make up. Is this Q&A? In a little bit. Not yet. Another point that I want to bring up, and this is just a personal issue that I have with Twitch. Twitch needs to make themselves more accessible to the content creators. Even if you're a small streamer, you should be able to reach out to Twitch support. You should be able to email a page and get response back from a real person. When I was going through a very serious report a couple years ago, if you guys don't know the story, I kind of led the charge on reporting and getting a PDF file banned. Someone in the community that masked themselves as a normal streamer / content creator / mod turned out to be messaging underage people on the side. And when I found out this information, I went to every extent of the earth to make sure that they were going to get off of the platform. This was not easy. It should be way easier than it actually was. It took me days and days and days of finding ways to reach out to Twitch. At that time, it was the old CEO. I DM'd the old CEO on Twitter to try and get that person banned. Obviously, they didn't respond then. This is an insane issue that consistently comes up, where people don't get to report issues. They don't get to speak to a live agent, and they have their whole entire account taken down for some reason, or they have someone mass reporting or hate rating their account. And it was extremely annoying. It took days for me to actually get to someone on Twitch's side. And even then, they needed like burden of proof. They needed a police report. They needed examination of the evidence. They needed all sorts of things. I had to be on multiple email chains with multiple people. Again, they don't take the word of their content creators. They don't believe in what the content creators are talking about. How you have people who are your product, who are your direct source of income, you look them in the face and they go, "Are you following our rules? Did you submit a ticket?" How does that help anything? If you are a website that holds so much gravity in the space, Twitch is the biggest live streaming service. One of the biggest, if not the biggest. You're going to tell me you need burden of proof when all I am asking is for a ban until we can get to the point of getting the police. Yes, I had to wait until I got a police report to officially submit the ban request of a former streamer. Yes, that actually was my introduction to streaming. I think that was year 2 of me streaming. And ever since then, I've had a very sour taste about Twitch support and Twitch's ideology on how they protect their streamers. You can't prevent parasocial chatters. You can't prevent stalkers. You can't prevent things like that of nature when you're streaming constantly. You stream a lot of your life. People are going to get attached to you. Unfortunately, it is mental illness. It is mentally unstable. You should be able to have a way to protect yourself through the platform. They don't give you it. Bans, blocks, whatever, none of it works. They can always just make a new account. Twitch doesn't hold serious threats of endangerment to an actual standard. They might ban, they might time out, they might do something. They won't ever submit a police report for you. They won't ever report the crime to authorities. They won't ever give up or relinquish information about people. That is another big thing. It is very frustrating when you have multiple content creators who come out about the convention that you host every single year, saying that their convention is not safe, saying that there's major flaws to your convention, that you can sneak in places, that there's not really good security, that they don't check bags. These are very, very vulnerable people in a very, very highly populated space where constantly they're talking to chatters who might not be all there. All it takes is one chatter to snap, or all it takes is one hate watcher to snap, and then these conventions are going to look like a tragedy. And I think Twitch should be more accountable for that. Not cool. It will never be cool. And quite honestly, it's like made me even worse. Made me even like less want to go to a convention like that, or even just do a meet and greet in general. I don't think any of my chatters would do anything. I truly do believe I have a decent to great community. But you never know. You just don't. It's just not safe anymore. People get followed. People are getting harassed. Own streamers are harassing other streamers. It's just not a safe place. So, for future content creators or content creators of the current day, if you're thinking about going to TWITCHCON, I would maybe second guess it next year. Until they really come out and with a statement saying that they're going to fix a lot of stuff, I wouldn't go. It doesn't seem safe at all. But that's going to be kind of it for my take on that. I'm sorry if it's long-winded. I'm sorry if it was very like kind of melancholy. It's been sitting with me for probably I would say over a day, like well over a day of just me sitting on it, like not wanting to say anything. And then I was like, no, I do want to say something, but I don't want to come off like, how can I make this about me? Because it's not about me. It's about the content creators that go to these events. I can't go to these events because most of these events are on the West Coast. So whatever. East Coast, that's where East Coast loses a lot. But I am truly sorry for anyone who has had a bad experience at those conventions. I am not sorry for shit talking Twitch. Twitch needs to be more accountable of their actions, and Twitch needs to just be better. Or content creators are just going to find a new platform eventually. Eventually, YouTube is going to catch up, or eventually TikTok is going to catch up. And then once they do, like Twitch is going to be a relic of the past. Because they do not innovate. They don't innovate, they actually decimate. I never use Twitch for those reasons. That's fair. I think you can use whatever platform you want. That's why I multi-stream. It's also another reason why I stopped monetizing stuff. Very much, if you look at my page, I have the lowest ad frequency that I can. I don't ever talk about my subscription rewards. I don't usually talk about gifted subs or donations or anything like that, because I just don't think it's right. I really don't. I think what's going on with what this platform is doing with price gouging, and then also on top of that, not moderating their system, and then saying they're fixing the view bots, but then not fix the view bots. It gets so old, and it's just like maybe it's time for a new change. Maybe it's time to move on from Twitch. But then I'm like, I'm so nostalgic of this place. It sucks. It sucks. As someone who has been on Twitch for such a long time, it truly does suck that I don't feel comfortable calling this my main streaming platform. I don't want to be known as a Twitch streamer anymore. I just want to be known as a streamer at this point, because I don't want to claim any of the platforms. But Twitch especially. Twitch, they've dropped the ball. They've kind of broken my heart a little bit, because I just passed like a week ago. I passed 5 years, and I don't feel like it's a good accomplishment. You know, it feels like I've been doing this for too long on this platform and accepting all the negative stuff that this platform does. The negative's starting to weigh out that positive, guys, and I think it's smart to maybe start in the future, if you are a viewer or an enjoyer of live streams, maybe just try and see if the streamer that you watch streams on other platforms. It might be better for you mentally. But that's gonna be it. That's it for the rant. I'm now gonna just open it up to chat and just talk to y'all, because I saw a lot of chats going by. Let me start off right off the bat. Let me rip through some of the questions I saw. When someone claims fall over, do you yell bingo, or how does it work? Just out of curiosity. That's for a video game, so it doesn't work right now. I can't believe the dude's probably isn't in jail. I think they're looking for him. That is so dumb. They should believe the streamer and the certain person. Yep, no, it's crazy. All right, I can also now turn on the notifs again. So sorry if you redeemed a notif and you missed the beginning part of the stream and you're wondering why everything is so quiet and eerie. It's because I was doing a little TED talk about stuff. Yo, what's up, Banana Monkey? Okay, let's see. Are we playing games to stream? No. Call of Duty or Fortnite? I would say in the past, Call of Duty. Current day, Fortnite, because Call of Duty is just a sellout. You're only getting 30 seconds. Thank you, Joey. Sam, I saw that. How I Get Women. Do you play games on stream? I do play games. I play a variety of games. Where's Bear? How you doing, Scram? I'm doing good. I'm trying to do a new like, be able to talk to you guys more. I spend so much time gaming, so it's nice to like kind of do like a freelance, like just talk about something I'm interested in and then kind of open it up to a discussion afterwards, or just open up a discussion anyways. How old was that guy? The guy that I got banned for being a PDF file, he was close to his 30s. By the way, what are we doing? We're talking about stuff. I never use Twitch for those reasons. Yeah, it's a good reason. Okay. Let me see. I saw YouTube chat going on. Blocky Boy, you are lucky I don't know how to ban, because I want to ban you. I'm not gonna lie. So I would just refrain from chatting in general. Let's see. PSAT test tomorrow? Oh, it's easy. Don't worry. PSATs is easy. SATs are tough. Remember, just reread the question twice. Read it the first time and then read it again to digest the question. Also, chew gum. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Also, I won't say the J word. That's not the word I banned you for. But okay. Oh, you say as if DBZ watchers read. Aren't like Dragon Ball fans like big nerds? Like I think those are like that's like the highest majority of readers are like Dragon Ball fans. That's crazy. Dark took my mod away. You never had mod. Okay, I'm glad I didn't read all the chats. Guys, who is still here? How do we like that? Did we like the little like kind of like talk about it segment? I don't know how I feel about it. I want to reinforce it. Yeah, saw what happened on TwitchCon. Just lame, you know? People are there to enjoy their time. People are there to meet friends and hang out with people. And you take that away from people. You just do. You just take it away from people when you can't have good safety measures. Hello. Okay. I think my TikTok studio's lagged out. It's been frozen for like the past like 5 minutes. I can't tell. Anyone in TikTok, am I lagging? No. Okay, I can't click on TikTok Studio though. I don't want to keep clicking it because I think it's gonna crash it. Hey yo, what's going on? Okay, guys, I'm opening it up to like advice slash ranting slash venting about stuff. Always feels good when you want to get it out of your chest. So if you feel good, then talk session was good. You know, I felt good until Dino, before the stream even started, said drama slop. And I was like, okay. So now immediately I feel like I am just using this to farm drama. And then I haven't gotten it out of my head since. But that's just a me thing. I will eventually just get it out of my head. Dino's a jerk from that one. But I like talking. I do. I like chatting. I like being a mixture of a just chatting streamer and also a gaming streamer. But I know it's more the gaming streamer, the gaming streams just do better. It does. I know it does. I'm not like oblivious to the fact. But I also feel like I have a good like ability to answer and chat and talk to people. So hopefully people see that. I also saw that this was not working correctly. Fix that. That'll work now. I don't know. Maybe I do some gaming. I don't know. Yo, Adam, what's going on? Sweaty. I'm sweaty and warm. I can't turn on my AC. I took it out the window. Oot. Chat, my leg's healing. Kind of. I can walk a little bit farther now. If you guys don't know, I tore part of my calf recently. So I'm out of sports for a little bit. I'm out of running and jumping for at least a month. So that has been fun. It has been fun to do things. How do you feel about Indiana University going 7-0? Dude, Indiana, the state of Indiana is just having a great run for sports. Pacers making it to the finals. Unfortunately didn't win. Lost to Halliburton. Indiana University going freaking crazy. The Colts are good. and Daniel Jones is like in MVP talk. What are your other teams? Why am I blinking? What are your other teams? Is that it? But yeah, good for Indiana. Oh, Notre Dame. Yeah, legit. Yeah, y'all are doing good. Oh, and the Fever is like one of the best. Rick Notre Dame. True. Bloxy boy. No, like you don't have to be sorry. Just don't do it again. It was so weird. You're just don't listen to. Oh, thank you. I didn't see this by the way, Alex, but I appreciate it. It's. I mean, yeah, it's easier just to ignore them, but sometimes it's not easy to ignore them. Yeah, but Bloxy boy, I don't know. Don't do it. I if I could ban you, I would, but I just don't know how to ban you on the app. It's super childish to do that. You need to mature and grow up as a human being. People get hurt by that type of stuff. It's not cool. It's not funny. I don't want to have to like suppress and moderate chats because you can't handle yourself. That's all. And if you guys are wondering, he wrote out a racist word. So that's YouTube chat. Guys, this is what sucks. Okay. YouTube chat is very like barren wasteland / people who don't realize that having their government name as their username makes it hard to want to like interact. And then TikTok chat is how fast can I seize the moment, and how fast can I get something that's like clickbait and like get the person frustrated, like how fast can I rage bait someone. And then Purple app is very just like the niche community. Can I tell you something? I mean, you're going to anyways, and then I'm gonna probably whatever you're gonna say, I'll most likely ban you for. Ugh. Alright, I'm actually gonna reset. Hey, TikTok, I'm gonna reset the live, I believe. I don't know. Maybe not. It's just my TikTok is like completely bugged right now. I see it, and I see it's running, and I see the time ticking. I don't know what that is. That's great. That's good for you, man. I see the time going, but I can't click anything. So I can't change the scene or anything right now. It's like completely bugged out. So I'm going to close out and then reset real quick. I'll be right back. And we're restarting. Okay. TikTok has been restarted. That's great, man. Hi, TikTok. I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, it's working now. So I can change this. I want to change this to say something else. But guys, I'm back to streaming. Well, I never like. What's weird is I don't leave. I think when I miss like more than 3 days in a row, I feel like a bad streamer immediately. And it's like it's kind of hard to not like break that because like I work like a full-time job. I have a personal life. I got things to do. Also, Callie, let me mod you. I realize I have not made you a mod yet. So here. Congrats. You're a mod. Hey. Okay. There we go. All right. We'll just continue chatting. We'll go back to what we were doing. What else? What else? I had something else to talk about. And my brain is now broken and blinking. Oh, guys, I'm back on caffeine. I'm ingesting caffeine again, and oh my god, I forgot how great caffeine is. It sucks because it's like I hate it, but it's like it's so good. You know? It's like you can only hate caffeine so much. Do you like anime? I do, but I don't watch a lot of anime. I'm on One Piece right now. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm on One Piece. So I'm watching anime pretty abridged. But I like anime. I'm down to watch more. What about you? What's your favorite? My first ever anime was Seven Deadly Sins. Yo, ayo, what's going on? What type of caffeine? Coffee, energy drinks, and coffee. Well, not all at once. I'll do like if I don't have an energy drink, I'll do a espresso because my work has an espresso machine, which is like I know. Ooh, but it's one of those Nespressos. It's not like an actual espresso machine. It's like the one with the capsule and it makes espresso, so it's not the same. How far in One Piece? I just met the character Tony Chopper, so not far. I now know who Tony Chopper is. My only caffeine is Diet Coke. Actually, a banger choice for caffeine. My energy drink choice, and please, for the love of God, sponsor me, is Red Bull, but the Red Bull Zero, the one with monk fruit, the new one that just came out with. So good. So freaking good. Guys, what's your favorite energy drink? What's your favorite consumption of energy? Red Bull sponsor this dude. If I got a Red Bull sponsorship, I made it. I made it. If I donate, will you watch more One Piece tonight or tomorrow? I'll watch them tonight. You don't have to donate though. That is see, you know what? People give crap to One Piece fans. Look at how dedicated they are. Look at how dedicated they are. They're willing to donate to make me watch it. Where are you located? Such a creepy way to put it. Such a creepy way to put it. I am a New England based streamer. So New England. Where are you located? What is up? What's up, Aiden? What's going on? Omega, you are crazy, dude. Southern California. Ooh, USC. I don't really enjoy energy drinks because of carbonation, but I like iced coffee. See, I'm a sucker for carbonation. Hence the fact that I'm drinking sparkling coconut water right now. Omega, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Guys, what's the worst beverage in the world? In your honest opinion, what's the worst beverage in the world? I'll give my take after everyone's given their take. What's the worst beverage? Worst drink? Mountain Dew? Good one. That's a solid pick. Prime. Ooh, that's a solid one too. Mountain Dew Prime. Yeah. 100%. Those are two really good ones. Streaming live in New England from the Red Bull studio. I'm a Red Bull athlete. Jace, what's going on? Welcome. Okay, in my personal opinion, the worst beverage in the world, grapefruit juice. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people enjoy grapefruit. It is a disgusting taste. It is gross. Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome. Thank you so much for the likes on the live. I appreciate it. Spool, what's going on? Yeah, no, grapefruit juice is rough. It might be the worst beverage, in my opinion. Mountain Dew is up there, and so is Prime. Do you have a regular job, or are you just a millionaire streamer? What are these questions? Yes, I got a regular job. If I was a millionaire streamer, do you think this is what my backdrop would look like? I have no lighting for this yet. So it's just poorly lit in the back. You can't see anything that's on the shelf. If I was a millionaire streamer, I wouldn't have a $100 mic. Riders, what's going on? I don't like grapefruit by itself. I just don't like grapefruit in general. Cheap and frugal. Not with streaming. You gotta spend money to make money. Joey! I saw Joey. Joey, what's going on? Joey, what's the worst beverage, in your opinion? Jay, what's going on? That's how broke people stay broke. I'm at work, but you brought out the glasses for this. NyQuil is the worst drink. See, I don't mind the taste of NyQuil, especially when it helps make you feel better. But I get what you're talking about. Like that medicine taste, I get it. We were talking about the TWITCHCON incident. We were talking about the streamer that got harassed at TWITCHCON. Because it's just, I wanna have like a serious discussion about it. Plus, I'm trying to do more like, you know, just chatting friendly content. So I think Mind Milk Live helps with that. So yeah, if you guys have anything that you want some advice on, leave it in the chat and I'll answer it if I can. I'll give some life advice. I'll give some general advice about things. Love my data not working. Damn it, Vel. Damn it, Vel. Really pissing me off. The Lorax. What? What up? Thank you so much to Connor for the follow. I appreciate it. How do I cool my coffee without watering it down? Put it in the fridge. Wait, you're a genius. No, yeah. You know what? I'll take I'm a genius. I love my life, but I like One Piece more. Help. Try your best to not put your value in inanimate objects, but use the teachings and the motivation that is in One Piece to help maybe boost serotonin in your normal life. Like, if you notice, Monkey D. Luffy is always in really high spirits, happy. Try and translate it to your own life. Try smiling more. Try laughing more. Don't take things as serious in life, and maybe push yourself to do more things. Omega just needs an alpha. Don't say that. Suggestion for an adult to make new friends new to my area. Read like whatever town you move to. A lot of towns post on like a bulletin on the town hall. Read what upcoming events are coming up and then go to them. Even if it's not something you're like totally interested in, like if there's like a pumpkin, because like Halloween's coming up, there's gonna be like pumpkin carving stuff. Just like, you know, go do these things. Like go to like the pumpkin patch, meet people, talk to people. Don't try and just brute force it with like a dating app, or like don't try and like go to the bar all the time, because like the bar is not always the best place to meet people. You know what I always find is the best place to meet people? Farmers markets or like what is the other one called? Swap meets. Because you're always just like looking for stuff. So then you can like find like interesting things. Farmers market. What the hell's wrong with a farmers market? Yeah. Trivia nights at bars are great. I saw that. Just saying Omega is end all alphas. Yeah, that mindset gets you really far in life. I don't understand this whole like alpha, beta, omega. Like, why do you need to classify yourself with any of those things? You just don't need to do it. Just be a person connecting with other people. I do believe that. I also think that's like, it's such a bummer because that is just a common term. Omega has been around forever, and now it's like plagued with people who like are like Sigma, Beta, Alpha, and it's like, okay, all right, we're really doing this right now. But I get you. Shared XP, what's going on? Jolly J. Sigma nuts. Okay, dude. Okay, Bell. Okay. I think someone should take away your talking privileges. I really loved God of War, so that's where I got it from. Fair. 6, 7. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Or is it this one? It's this to clock it, right? Or is it this? I don't know which finger it is. Alright, changing the freaking text on my screen to say giving out free advice. Continue, like keep them coming, guys. Whatever. A fellow man of culture. I'm always hip with it. Actually, that's not true. I got boomed the other day because I knew 6'7". I didn't know 41, and I got boomed by it. It also doesn't. I can't say I'm a man of culture because I got injured in golf the other day. So I really like. I gotta take away my young card. I'm old now. Have you heard the drama with Kim K? Her stating she regrets her. Yeah, no, she's a piece of shit. I still don't understand 41. I don't either. I'm not gonna pretend like I got what the person that was explaining it was telling me. I didn't retain any of the information. I just know it's a meme number now. What's better than 41? 6'7". You failed SpongeBob. 25. How do I be a better leader? In what sense? What are you leading? Like a group project, or like are you like leading a tribe into war? Don't say confidence. Well, guess what? It is the way you will become a better leader. A team, like a sports team, or like a team as in like work. At work. Find the weakest link on your team and give them the most valuable support. Build your team up from solid ground. Connect and socialize and network with your team members. Make them feel heard and understood in their opinions on things, and give them valuable tips along the way. And yes, confidence matters. My weakest link just got fired. It should be 10 times easier now. Use that as motivation. Be like, hey guys, we've downsized and our team is a little bit smaller, but that doesn't mean that our individual goals don't change. Our goals are to get stuff done together, and it means that we got to put more effort into our work, which means that we have to share our achievements and also put forth our shortcomings. Yo, what's up, Divine? I think I do remember you. What streamer are you from? I recognize the name. I just don't know if it's you or not. You got into any other anime other than One Piece? Yeah, I tried Hunter x Hunter. I thought it was cool. I was watching Demon Slayer for a while. I thought that was really good. Oh, you were. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, welcome back. Now I'm giving out free advice, so feel free to ask any question. If you have anything that you've needed advice on, I'm your guy right now. What's up? What's up? Within reason, obviously. I can't give like I can like give financial advice, but like I can't give like deep down financial advice for something like, you know, like the specific things. I don't know. We shall see. Relationship advice? In what sense? There's many things that you can do to improve your relationship. I think a key one is always work on communication. The time that communication dies, the relationship dies shortly afterwards. Because once you stop communicating, you get frustrated and then you just hold on to it. It eventually just snowballs. No, not like improving, like getting into one. Okay, well, that's just very broad. I make 1,000 each paycheck and I still live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah. Unfortunately, you are in a climate right now where 1,000 each paycheck is still not enough for a livable wage. What I recommend is save as much as you can, use as little as you can, save for bills and payments, and then just try and save the rest as you go. It is 3,000 per paycheck to live comfortably. Correct. Yes, in most consensus. But you are kind of talking about in your general area. Some areas it's around like 2,000. Some areas it's actually only like 1,500. Just depends on where you live, which is the fun part. Uh is uh is that? But I have a girlfriend I have to spoil. Bad mindset. Girlfriends don't always need monetary value to spoil. You can spoil someone without spoiling them money wise. Attention, love and affection. The small things matter. Pay attention to what they want and what they need. Pay attention to what they say. These things matter. Thank you, Ox. I make 30K per month. Hey, good for you. It's awesome. So what was your relationship, Divine, what was your relationship advice question? I'm confused. You can live very frugal and have a relationship. I know that's hard to believe because everyone wants to make a stereotype that relationships cost crazy amounts of money. Relationships built off of solid communication and transparency about finances are usually the strongest relationships. It was just to like talk. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm giving solid advice about relationships right now. If you can get to a point in a relationship where you could talk finances and it doesn't turn into a fight or it doesn't turn into some weird like you feel guilty that you're not able to provide much, because not all the time in a relationship is it 50-50. There's going to be times where you're financially set and your partner might not be. Or there's going to be times that your partner is financially set and you might not be. And you might have to bail each other out sometimes. But that's what makes relationships great. Is if you can value each other without looking at financial and just value the person and work through financial woes and troubles, you could become such a strong relationship. It's not even funny. I've never met a bad relationship that they're transparent about money. Like I just saw her earlier. Awesome. It was tough. What was tough about it? Wait, what was tough? Uh-oh. And obviously, eventually, over time, more and more, you get comfortable. Tough as in cool, dog. Okay, well, tough flip-flops. Am I the only one that thinks that tough has just gotten like completely like tough has been completely like destroyed? Tough as a word has been destroyed. I can't tell when people are saying it in a good way or a negative way. Well, she doesn't care about money. I just want her to feel like I'm enough. Money, buying things. You should always look. Listen, tough is cool. Tough is cool. Tough is also bad. Because have you never heard someone say, "Oh, that's tough," and it's a negative? Oh, TUFF is cool. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Because they use it both ways. It gets flip-flopped. That's not true. No, it's not true. But to get back to, if that's an issue, and if that's what you're running into where you feel like you're not enough, or like you don't want them to feel like you're not enough, that's what I'm talking about the transparency thing. About being like financially transparent. And be like, hey, I want to be able to show you all this love and affection I have for you and prove that I'm enough for you. But like, I don't have that financial, like, what is it? Not burden, financial luxury to spend and some of that. Yeah, that's also like, I hope you're all right, you know? You should never feel like you're not enough for someone. All right, I need some advice. Okay, go. Shoot your shot. Listen, okay. I'm sat, I'm listening, I'm girl bossing. Mostly it's food I buy, but it's still expensive. Start learning to cook. Teach yourself to cook. That's my biggest problem. Is I like to go out to eat a lot too. So I get you. I'm not gonna lie. I understand why people do clock it like this. Like clock it. It's dude. It's addicting. Once I do it once, I'm like, ooh, clock it. Clock it. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this bombshell. Just so hungry all the time, and I spend a couple dollars I have. See, I'm a big back, so I can't really give advice about not eating all the time. Look up, bruh. No. What? I put one before. Oh, yeah, whatever. Something you said in it got auto-modded, so just copy the message and just change it around a little bit. I recommend if you swear, get rid of a swear. Anything that can be kind of taken as like misogyny or like sexism, try and get it out. Like, obviously, I don't think you did because you're asking for advice. You don't see. I literally don't see it. I promise you, I don't. On everything, I don't. I just put it. No, you're putting something that's just getting banned. So just change some words around. Just so hungry all the time. Oh, I see it now. I'm trying to save money for an e-bike, but I barely get money, and when I do, I just get so hungry all the time. I spend the couple dollars I have. My advice to you is set goals of how much you're willing to put into this bike. I'm saving up my friend. Okay, so whatever your friend is going to contribute to their bike, I would say anytime you get paid, put it like a 5% aside or 10% aside, and then just limit food spending. The place that you want to go to somewhere cheaper, or if you can, make it yourself. Because there's actually there's like also like a reward to making it yourself. I'm leaning in like I'm a coach. Even making your self, I'm a big guy, so it's expensive. I'm a big guy too. I get you. Plus 250 pounds, man. I get you. There's a way to do it. You know what the honest truth is? More fruits and vegetables. It's $2,000. Okay, so every paycheck, put 5% away. 5% of your paycheck away for the bike, and then use whatever you want for food, and then the rest for bills, and you should be good. If you really want this bike, you should be able to put aside some stuff. I've been salads lately. I have a hard time with salads. Maybe it's just me. I have a hard time with salads. The like lettuce and stuff like that just doesn't sit in my stomach well. I love vegetables. I actually surprisingly love raw vegetables like tomato, carrot, celery, cucumber. All those are great. Get to the lettuce, I can't do it. It just hurts my stomach. But that's good. Salads are great. I don't got bills. Oh, good for you. Oh, then you should be easily able to do it. Whatever your paycheck is. Not old. I'm not old. Were you the one that... weren't you the one that said that you make 30K a month? Am I tripping off that? I make 30K per month. Yeah, so we're just lying now. Yeah, it was a joke, not gonna lie. Okay. I'm like, there's no way you make 30K. I would have been bought my bike. You would have bought 4 bikes by now. 30K a month. How much would that be? You'd be making over 360K a year. Jesus Christ. 300,000, 360,000, because it's two more months, so that would be 60K on top of the 300K. That's insane. That's CEO money. Wait, show me the finished product of your shelf. Unfortunately, it's not finished yet because I need backlighting for it. I think that's normal for your tummy to hurt with salads. Salads help with going to the bathroom and it helps with constipation. Dude, it's been months. Okay, I need you to be aware of something. Just because I moved the shelf and moved the items in my shelf to this room doesn't mean I didn't have a whole entire apartment to set up. I also have other stuff. I have so many things I had to get set up. Dude, we had to install a washer and dryer like 2 weeks ago. It's been a busy, like every week we have like a normal like household project. The last thing I'm thinking about is the shelf. It's cool though. It's still fine. It's just not lit up. It has everything I need. It's like very much all the stuff is in it. It's just not, there's no lighting. Graham scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs are really good for diets, by the way. I know we were just talking about like wanting to buy stuff and like afford things. Just make eggs. My brother-in-law gave me a good tip. He said every night just scrambled eggs and coconut water. And not only is it a diuretic, it's like a weight loss. It helps with stomach health. And it's cheap and affordable. I have hard-boiled eggs if I'm dieting. I love eggs. I eat 6 each breakfast. On everything you could ever imagine, you do not need 6 eggs. I need to see crazy metrics for 6 eggs. 6 eggs is like bodybuilder territory. You're eating half a carton of eggs? I think it's normal. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. I think so too. I also just like in general, lettuce hurts, but I love like a bunch of raw vegetables. One of my go-to things for a while was raw broccoli. I loved raw broccoli. Oh, I have some cucumber. Oh, I might cut up some cucumber later. Okay, full transparency. I am 6'4", 6'4" and 250, or sorry, 6'4", 270, and I eat 3 eggs. No, not 6'7". 6'7". I asked some dude in 5th grade what vegetables he ate to be tall, and he said broccoli. Probably true. Mine is milk. I drank a lot of milk. Also, cucumber and ranch. I hate ranch. I'm a staunch ranch hater. Not just because ranch is overrated flavor-wise, but ranch in itself is just the worst. Do you eat condiments? Yeah. Like, I don't know. Ketchup, sriracha. Hot honey. Like honey mustard. Those are good. Scram! Guy with no name. What's going on? Oh, Caden! What's going on? Hey, Caden, I want to give you a heads up. You spelled engineer wrong in your bio. Scram, why don't you scram? Scram. I wanted to be the one to tell you, because like I feel like if I wasn't the one to tell you, like someone eventually would make fun of you for it. Also, clever Omega or Divine, I've never heard that before. I'll be back. All right. Hey, grab a random object and put it in front of the screen. A random object? Car key. Do you have Pokemon cards? I do. Actually, you know what? It's so funny. Well, I have Pokemon. Do I have Pokemon cards? How about a whole binder full of them? Here's a super rare Dark Patch. A rainbow rare Orbeetle VMAX. A Nessa full art. Groudon EX. Shiny Cramorant. Do you have Yu-Gi-Oh? No. Okay, I'm going to go through history. What did I just read? Hey, grab a random object and put it. Okay, now I'm going to go through the history just to get to your car keys deal. Okay, sure. I have Mewtwo EX. I have rarest card here. Oh yeah. I got a V-Star Full Art Rainbow Charizard. I think this card is like PSA 10. I think this card's like $300, $400. What happened to the streams with the only up-looking interface? I'm still playing. Still playing those games. I'm not playing them tonight. Not gonna like to win my cards. My cards solo your cards. I play the actual game, so I know how to, like, I'll solo you in the game. I typed that wrong, but I'm about to give a long sentence. My bad. Okay. Sounds good. Nuh-uh. You don't know how to play the card game. Let's not pretend. Yes, I do. Alright, what are the only Pokemon cards that you can put down right away? What's the only Pokemon cards that you can put down right away? If you play the game, you should know. Basic? Okay. Maybe you... Okay. Alright. 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 Oh, I have cool hit dice. Teach me, please, Scram. teach you Pokemon? Not right now. No. What? Okay, so those who own those card keys, you and who is watching, you, me, what does my name start with? A B. And that happens if I remove the line from the B. 3, how many letters are in the color red? Okay, so who owns those card keys? You, and who is watching you? Me. And what does my name start with? A B. And what happens when you remove the line from the B? 3. And how many letters are in the color red? 3. Open some Pokemon cards on live. Have pack. No, I can't. Check. Yo, Omega, thank you so much for the rose. Appreciate it. I know this one's worth a little bit, the Alchemy. I'm now just looking at my cards. I know I got some rare ones. I just don't know where they all are. Oh, the 25th edition Mew. Hollow Mew. Okay, and what does the rainbow start with? Red. And what does the rainbow have? All the colors. And what do children do with colors? They color. Is coloring book. And what makes coloring books artists? What time is it for you? It's only 10:30. I think. Oh, I have this Charizard card too. I think I'm gonna game. This is actually a sick Charizard card. Like really not hollow though, which is kind of weird. It is, but it isn't. Looks fake. So. Yo, Cuckoo Clock. I couldn't read that right. Do I feel like... You feel like... I'm back. Welcome back. Can I pause the live to change the topic? It's 9:30 for me. I'm so tired. And what is also like an artist and animator? And what do animators make? Shows. And what is a show? Bluey. And animal is Bluey, a dog. Isn't Bluey technically a dingo? I don't think Bluey's a dog. Where you live at, bro? I'm not telling you where I live at. I'm Doodlebug. YouTube is stupid with the hand handles. Oh. Not you, Scram? There's an at function. There's a literal mention function. I can't tell who you're talking to, So don't you dare sass me, and use your features that you are provided. Respectable? What is a not respectable state? I don't know. Kentucky? What did Kentucky do? What did Ohio do? And what had bones and what killed them? A rock. And what did the rock come from? Space. And what? Why are we talking about killing dinosaurs? He said he could go from a car key to history, and now he's like doing like a, and what comes from this, and what comes from this. What other chat are you talking to? I'm talking to the red app and the purple app. So I stream on multiple platforms. I stream on the purple app at Scramram. I stream on the red app at Scramram Live. And what made space the big boom? And what made the big boom God? And what did God make? The guy that made your car. Okay. Pick one. No. It's so much easier to be a multi-streamer. Truly is. Okay, there we go. Sick. I actually don't remember where I left off. I just know that we're the farthest we've ever been. Dino, you missed the beginning segment. Me just ranting. And you made me feel insecure about it by calling it freaking drama slop. But that's okay. I guess you were just joking around. What did I just see? Oh my god, there's no way. I mean, what did you see? I don't know. What did you just see? Also, what did I just do? Okay, peace out, Larry. I don't like how you're just like, what did I just see? I don't know. Can't lose the crown. There we go. Yo, thank you so much for the likes on the live, by the way. I appreciate it, y'all. crown fell. Gotta save the crown. Yo, welcome back, Teapots.
Go. And up we go.
Damn, Divine presses you for your information about where you're from, but then Divine doesn't respond to you. How does that make you feel, Omega? Wow, that's actually kind of like a hard little step there. Wait. What? Is my crown stuck? Repo, what's going on? Yeah. I do remember you. How you doing? What's up, Teapots? How are you doing as well? Actually, how's all of chat doing? Oh, I've said scram so much when I spell it wrong, it puts it right. Scram always autocorrects for me. Even when I type Sam, it will autocorrect the scram sometimes. Oh my god, I filled out a forum on work and I put my name as Scram and I never felt so much shame before. Because I had to like sheepishly like message the person that like had the form info and be like, hey, can I just change my name? I accidentally spelt my name wrong. I felt like a real dummy for that one. Have to keep rejoining? Something happening? Hey Scram, I'll back, but I'm only to midnight. I'm not streaming that long. I'm gonna. Yeah, do we trust the bathroom?
Now I see why you wanted to know where the toilets were.
No, Jim, I didn't. I just got knocked. There must have been.
What is this game? It's called Baby Steps.
Yeah, it was an animal.
No, it was. I don't know why it fell. It was perched precariously.
I watched you push it off the cliff.
I didn't push it. It just. I was opening the door.
There it was, perfectly positioned.
Why do you mean?
Served
Why
us
was
for
it
years.
perfect? Put it closer, not on the.
Yay! Thank you so much for the follow.
Dig some kind of shit pit?
No, I don't want a shit
You
pit.
want me to
Oh my God,
clean
why
the
was that so
toilet
loud?
for you after you go?
No, I don't want either of those.
I told you as a guide.
I don't even
I'm
want
not the toilet man.
I'm not.
I'm not some kind of medieval knight soilman, Nathan.
I didn't want you to be a soilman. I don't even need a shit. I just need to pee.
You peed on me in a sense.
I didn't mean to pee on Jim. Sorry, Jim. Also, Jay, here's your fall over. I appreciate the follow. My god, I almost just got completely baited. I'm not really typing a lot because I'm reading chat. Yeah, you don't have to like heavily moderate chat. If you want to type, you can type. Feel free. Technically, yes. This whole point of this game is this guy needs to go to the bathroom, but it's a long-winded story of basically a guy who is like a couch potato is now learning how to like adventure and walk again, aka the title being Baby Steps. I'm enjoying stream. Okay, good. But yeah, every single time someone follows, I fall over in the game. Ed, thank you so much for the follow. Did I just lose my crown? I did. Is there an easy way back up? Yeah, there is. Okay. Ed, this is for you. One time, I think it was last live, I fell also. No, it's okay. We can get back up. Oh, this is bad. That's bad. Did I lose the crown? No, I didn't. Crown's with me. Fell asleep. Oh. That happens a lot. This is definitely not. Dang, the crown is lost. Nope, the crown is here. The crown sits heavily on my head. This is definitely not the weirdest concept for a game. There's definitely weird concepts for games. I think I can like basically like push this back up. Graham, what's up, Divine? Where are you from? New England.
Oh, crap.
Wait, so you mean New England, like New England? Wait, so you mean you're from there or you live there? Yes. How's Bear doing? Bear's doing great as always. Say bottle of water. Bottle of water. I hear the slight accent. There's none. I'm telling you, there's. Is Bear in the room? Bear's not in the room. In bottle. He sounds American. Because I am American. New England. Okay. We're not doing this. 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 Divine, do you think New England... Divine, do you think New England is in the United Kingdom? Just like a genuine question. Okay. Mods, ban him for like 5 years until he learns. Ban Omega too. Okay, hold on. We're pausing stream because y'all are pissing me off. Chat, one in chat, if you believe New England is a part of England. One in chat. Okay. One for real. All right. I'm ready to bully you guys now. Hey guys. Divine especially. Because yes they did. 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 They teach you about New England. They absolutely do, because New England is literally the fucking founding states of the country. New England is like one of the most important areas of the fucking country of the United States. It is not even close. Oh my god, I'm going to lose it on you guys. New England is Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. That is New England. It's an encompassing region in the United States. So for you to think that it's across the ocean when I've told you we're in the same time zone as East Coast, how do you expect that to work? Everyone in fucking Britain is asleep right now eating the beans and toast. I'm a fucking New Englander. I'm like born and raised Massachusetts. I'm a diehard masshole. Boston is my fucking city. And you're gonna sit here and you're gonna disrespect the fact that for some reason you neglected basic education. It is like the first thing. It is the first thing. I think you need to post a mind milk about this problem. No, just fucking learn. It is literally in all the fucking books. Everywhere. They tell you about it everywhere. Massachusetts, a part of New England. Massachusetts, a part of, like, the 13 colonies. It's, oh my fucking god. Because this shit is a fucking joke. You're from the United Kingdom. You should have no excuse. Because that means that you think that there is a newer England. Shame on all of you guys for thinking that they made another England that's like a real place. No, it is just the region. It's the encompassing region of like England, or it's the encompassing region of the states that withdrew from England when the 13 colonies were were fucking. Oh my god! It's like the Revolutionary War. Like we fought for this. Like this is like a big thing. This is the reason why we don't have a fucking monarchy. I don't understand where the fucking education system went so wrong. And then they're like, they don't teach you this. They don't teach you this. They literally did. They literally did. I actually paid attention in school, though, so I know better. Wait, hold on. I'm so not tripping. Didn't you post one that you didn't? Okay. Oh, you said JK. I left. I didn't see that. I haven't been to school in 3 years. You're not making your case any better, because it's like now you're just being like, yeah, no, I'm actually dumber than I was back then, and I still didn't know back then. I hate this. I hate this. I go through this all the time. I literally go through this. It's all the fucking time. I'll say I'm from New England because it's so much easier to say than to say the states I'm from. Because my state, like the states of New England are kind of small. I don't really want you guys knowing which state I'm from, actually. So I literally just say New England. And then like once in a while, I'll have someone be like, oh, you don't really have an accent. And then I'm not sitting there, I'm like, they're not talking about a Bostonian accent, because that would be too clever. That would be too smart. Because you know what? I'll give you that. I do have a Bostonian accent. Not that strong, but it's enough that you can fucking hear it if you're not from Boston. But then, especially when I get animated just like this, I get a real Boston accent. I get real mean. But no, they're talking about a British accent because they think I'm from England. They think I'm fucking cheerio. And it's fucking stupid. It's so dumb. I don't understand how the education system failed you, especially that hard, that you don't know the difference. Bottle of water. A bottle of water. Fucking dude, it's lobster rolls, not beans and toast. Fuck, I deal with it like once every like 2-3 months. Ed, this is not a joke. This is a joke. It is a joke. It's quite literally a joke that this is how bad. They think you're British. Yes. Y'all learned about the Battle of Lexington. Thank you. Plymouth, Mass, where the fucking Mayflower came in. And everyone hates Columbus. Where do you think Columbus landed? It was actually kind of like Virginia area, but the history books don't tell you that. But you didn't even read the fucking history book, so it doesn't fucking matter. God, I'm not even asking a hard question. If I was like asking you like, oh, can you give me the fucking capital of Oregon? Can you give me the capital of Florida? Can you, like, whatever. Like, yeah, if you don't know, like, state geography, that's fine. This is a whole region. This is numerous states. You know what's really messed up? My own blood. My sister can't name all the states in New England. She's born and raised in New England. She can't name all the states. She kept, when I quizzed her on this, because for some reason, people just don't know this information. It's like saying the South. Yeah, we're just the North. We were the North of the Civil War. We were the North. You know, the Union, what they're always talking about? Why am I only now realizing? Because I fucking smacked them against you. That's why you realized? Oh my god. I want to end stream. I think I'm going to end stream. My blood pressure's so fucking boiled now. I'm so angry. So angry at our fucking education system. Alright, we'll go back. Fuck, man. No, we keep playing. It was interesting. I got you. I was just messing. I'm not gonna end stream over it. But man, dude, they make it not easy to want to continue. They think you're from the UK. They do. They do. They do. They unironically do. They unironically do. They hear England and they're like, UK. That's UK. That's the United Kingdom. And you know what's like the worst part? Is it's like they think like, oh, Britain, oh, United Kingdom. And then it's like, oh, nope, Britain isn't even a part of the United Kingdom. So like they're wrong in so many sense. He just needed a little crash out. Scram. No, Omega. You've done enough. You and Divine. Divine just went missing. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine. I deal with it like once every 2 months. And like, you know what? I can't be mad at them. Because it's just the education system. Ben, I got chatters in here that thought that New England was United Kingdom. What are we supposed to do? How do we convey that we're not from Britain? I saw you join, motherfucker. You better respond. Call them Wicked Pissa and tell them to eat Dunkin' Donuts. Yo, go to Dunkies, you'll meet Maki Mak. Wicked smart guy. He's a smart pock. We'll go around the rotary. We'll go around the rotary like 5 or 6 times. We'll eat our Dunkin' Donuts. We'll be wicked smart. I just feel bad for like people that like already have to suffer from living in Maine, that now just are also like grouped in with like British people, and I'm like, damn, that sucks. The fucking rotary, dude. We'll go to the Packy. We'll get a couple Tito's. Please forgive my ignorance. We get some Sammy Adams. Get that Boston Lager. What's the new segment? I already finished it. It was basically just live Mind Milk, where I kind of like talk about a topic that I wanted to address. There was a TWITCHCON. There was a streamer that got like assaulted, and I just wanted to kind of say my piece on how Twitch kind of treats streamers and how it's not okay. So it was pretty serious in nature, but now I'm just fucking yelling at people over getting called British. Please forgive my ignorance. I will. Well, it wasn't you that started it. Divine did, and then now Divine's just missing. Sam supported Brexit, by the way. Yeah, get them out of here. Get the British out of here. Let them do their own thing. Keep United Kingdom to Ireland and everything else. Brexit, isn't that a... there's a joke there. There's a joke there. There's a joke there. There's a joke there. Brexit, more like Brexit. +2. Wait, they just left? Yeah, Brexit stands for British exit. And it was Great Britain exiting the United Kingdom. So now the United Kingdom is like basically the other countries. I can't think of the other. But I'm like, so that's where my knowledge of it dies down. I know Boris Johnson is a big part of it. I don't know if he's still a big part of it. And Samuel, right? Okay, we're just governmenting me now. It is, but like it's Scramram to you guys. Yeah, this is why I'll never go to a TwitchCon. Is that type of message right there. Alright, I'm gonna go back under my bed. Okay. Is Virginia it's not considered New England. I don't know if you would consider Virginia the South. Yeah, I would. You know what's saying that? I would say Virginia is very South coded. Well, it's okay because Maine is the Texas of the North, and then New Hampshire is the Alabama of the North. Yeah, there was a girl that added me on, there was a girl that added me on Instagram, reached out to me, and was like, oh my god, I love your content, and I was like, oh really? And she was like, yeah, I watch your TikToks all the time, or I watch your TikToks and your podcast all the time. I was like, oh, really? Thinking like it was legit. And I was like, that's cool. And then I was like, just out of curiosity, what's my cat's name? Because it's like the most easiest thing. Like you be in like one stream and you'll find out real quick my cat's name is Bear. And she was like, oh, I don't know. And I was like, you don't even have a guess? And then I'm guessing it's she literally looked at the podcast title names and saw my buddy's name Jacob. And was like, your cat's name is Jacob. And that was the fastest. I laughed. I literally like recorded a voice memo, laughed in their face, and then blocked them. It's like, if you're going to try and use my stream as leverage to like slide in the DMs, like at least know who I am. At least know my cat's name. Like, that one's not hard. I could have went way crazier.
Oh, crap.
No. I wanted to bother the bird. No. Incorrect. Incorrect, teapots. I'm a very, Yo, Omega, thank you so much for the... Thank you so much for the roses. What's the crown mead? I actually have zero clue. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Probably gives a cool ending if you take it all the way. Probably. I don't think I will be able to take it all the way. We'll see. But no, I do not have a lot of girls sliding into my DMs. I actually rarely... I would say... once a month? Maybe twice a month? I'll have someone hit me up. But I normally don't answer. And a lot of the times they'll slide and then I'll find out that they're just looking to like promote something. I'm like, that's cool. No. And that's... No. Just no. No. I would rather not. That. Why does Apple make the money face emoji look so weird? Because I think they're trying to go with like a neutral denomination, so it's not supposed to look like a dollar sign. Because like it's not inclusive enough. I don't know. All right, we get up this little hill here, and then I'm calling it for the night. All right, peace out, teapots. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? I do not have that at all. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I'm tired. I was gonna fake it for the funk, but I'm done. I can't fake it for the funk, guys. I gotta go take a shower. Want to relax a little bit. Streaming for about 2.5 hours to almost 3 hours. I had to reset stream, so yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you had a good one. Peace out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe? Forgot what I put on my calendar. If you want to know, just look at the calendar. Oh my god, Omega, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate it. Sorry, I realize that this probably has the notifications muted. They do. Well, thank you so much for the roses anyways. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace out. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for all the gifts, Omega. Thank you for all the follows tonight and the likes. And thank you for listening to me yap for a while. So peace out. And hope you guys learned a little bit today. All right. Bye. All right. I'm out of here. Bye, chat. Bye. Bye, chat. Goodbye.